Welcome back. In the previous step, we connected our login service to the backend service, or actually the login page to the backend service. And we were able to authenticate the user based on the response coming back. However, there are a lot of things that we can improve on what we are doing in the front end with respect to HTTP services. A lot of places we have hard-coded stuff. We have hard-coded URLs everywhere. What if I have to connect to a different environment? What if I have to change the URL of the backend? Let's improve our application in the next few steps, especially focused on the front end. Let's start with the basic authentication service. Right now, we have a few methods in here to help us to check if a user is logged in, to log out, and to set the authenticated user into the session. One of the things that we would do is we would create the basic authentication token right here, so that rest of the application does not need to worry about how to do the basic authentication stuff. We would want that to be done at one place, and that's down here. So what we'll do in here is session storage.set item. We'll call this token, or you can call it authentication token, or whatever you would want to call it as. So I would say token, and I would say basic auth header. So what we are doing is we are setting both the username and the token into the session storage. This basic authentication service should be responsible for both authentication as well as all handling with the session storage. Therefore, what I would want to do is I would want to create a few utility methods. Let's create a few utility methods. So what I'll do is authenticated user, and over here let's just return the authenticated user back. The other thing I would want to do is get authenticated token. Get authenticated token. And what I'll do is I'll return the authenticated token back. So get item token. And let's do it only if get authenticated user returns something valid. If this dot get authenticated user returns something valid, then let's do this. The other thing I've just noticed is logout method is not clearing out the token. That's important. So let's clear out the token as well. Remove our item, authenticated user, and the token as well. So we have methods now to get the authenticated user, get the token, to log out, to check if a user is logged in, and the basic authentication stuff. We don't really need this method anymore because this is hard-coded authentication. So I'll remove that specific thing. Now we have an almost clean basic authentication service. In the next step, what we'll do is we'll link all the other stuff, all the other pieces of code to this basic authentication service. I'll see you in the next step. Until then, bye-bye.